Hello and welcome back to the Rise of the Rune Lords Let's Play with the Rollmongers crew. My name is Dan Clinton, and I'm here with Connor.
I can't tell if he's doing a Shatner or if he's just out of breath.
And Aiden.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. I don't think he's going for either.
And Nathan.
Thank you for having me here.
And Alex.
Greetings and salutations.
Where we last left off, the Warriors of Light, with their new 2 members, they're investigating the death of 2 locals, Banny Harker and his girlfriend, Katrine Vinder. They've figured out that some humanoid creature was able to climb up onto the pier from the marshes where it looked on in hiding, waiting for its opportunity. It swam across the river, up onto the pier, up the wall of the lumber mill itself to the 2nd floor, and killed both Banny Harker and Katrine Vinder. Some things they found was a suspicious-looking axe, and, let's see, with dead flesh on it, and a note to Reeton, the dwarf. All right, guys, what do you guys want to do now?
Blame this all on Braskin and get on with our lives.
Even though he is dead and buried.
Yes,
Okay.
that's how it's. So that's the most convenient part. We don't need to catch them.
Yes.
And he's going to stay buried.
But what if what if this mysterious figure keeps killing? Like, this isn't the first killing. We have to go investigate the barn house with the
Oh
guards.
yeah, you know what? That's
right.
We have to investigate the barn house. We have to go and dig up the body. That's what we got to do.
I'm sorry. Could you repeat that? Dig up the body part. When did that come into play?
We got to make sure Braskin's dead.
Oh yeah, of course. Right.
Yeah.
That's not how we're going to do it.
Well, we could just observe the grave, because if it's disturbed in any way, it would be fairly obvious, I feel.
Well, it's
That's true.
Braskin's grave. It's going to be a little disturbed.
That's true. He's gonna punch the soil. He was very good at punching wood. So
What, so you think he's just gonna punch out of the coffin and then dig up through, 5 feet of dirt?
I've seen someone do it in a movie before.
yeah,
Okay, we're the
He had,
zombies.
What's a
though.
movie?
Oh right. I mean,
Oh, I thought this
you
was
saw it
all
in a
out of
play.
character. Yeah.
oh, you saw it in a play, right, Bowler?
Yeah. It was a trid that I had set up, and we were fighting the Renraku, and wait, wrong game.
What?
You mean the Jabberwocky?
No, that's also the wrong game.
Let's move on.
Right. You had discussed or interviewed Ebor Thorn,
Right.
Harker's partner, and he told you a thing about how Banny Harker was skimming off the top, and that the Skirnettis may have murdered him.
Yes.
You remember that?
Yeah.
There's also Van Vinder himself, he blames all of you, in fact, for his daughter's death.
Especially Raskin. But
Yes. He doesn't believe that Raskin's dead because he was locked away in here the whole time. Didn't know that you guys had returned.
Oh, I thought you had said that he was at the funeral
The funeral of whom?
for Raskin.
Raskin.
I thought you said
No,
he had seen
Shayless.
Okay. Yeah, I know Shayless was there.
I don't believe that I said that Van Vinder was, but those that can remember and go back into time and watch the other podcasts will know that either I'm wrong or I'm right. I just
And
can't recall.
put a little comment down below.
Yeah, put a comment. Blame me for my inaccuracies.
I think we should go to the barn where the other murders were done. Anybody?
Okay.
Anybody else think that we should do that?
You know,
I
said
think
that
this sounds like a
5
good
minutes
idea.
ago, but whatever.
Yeah, I think it's
Well,
a great idea that I came up with.
Yes, it's
Okay,
a great idea,
so-
and I'm
so-
glad that you're around. Reeton.
The sheriff says, "Okay, here's what I know about the first murders." He explains that 2 days ago, a patrol of guards around the Lost Coast Road were assaulted by a deranged man near an abandoned barn south of town along the banks of Cougar Creek. The man was obviously sick and insane, his flesh fevered, his eyes wild, mouth frothing, and clothes caked with blood. The guards subdued him, but when they checked inside the barn, they discovered the mutilated bodies of 3 men. Although all 3 bodies were far too disfigured to identify, one of them carried a piece of parchment that I'm giving to you now, and it is handout 2-2. All right.
Didn't one
It's,
of the guards go insane? Was
it
put in the
was
sanatorium?
yes. The note identifies the bodies as Tarch Mortwell, Leonard Hask, and Gedwin Tabe, 3 notorious con men and swindlers known well to Sheriff Hemlock as local troublemakers. I personally forbade the 3 men from operating their con games and barely legal operations in Sandpoint, and wasn't particularly surprised at the time to find the murder. It was only a matter of time before they tried to swindle someone worse than that, after all. But in light of all the mill murders, and the fact that Mortwell, Hask, and Tabe all bore the same 7-pointed star marking on their chests that Harkett did, I'm convinced there's something worse than revenge afoot. Now, I've got all 3 men lying in state in a cool basement room below in the Sandpoint Garrison here. And he opens up a door, and you can smell the decay coming from them. You may examine them if you wish. I don't know what I'm looking at.
All right.
So the handout says, Messieurs Mortwell, Hask, and Tabe, a deal has come about that I need capital for. It involves property and gold, and though I am not at liberty to tell you the exact details, it will make us all rich. Come to Bradley's Barn and Cougar Creek tonight. We can meet there to discuss your futures, your lordship. That is what the message states.
I have an idea. Oh,
Okay, share your idea.
Maybe this won't work. I was thinking we show up there before tonight, but this note would probably, past tense. This probably already happened, didn't it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're already dead.
All right.
Yes, this note was found upon the bodies.
All right.
Pinned to one of them.
All right, so are we at the barn right now, or are we?
No, we're at the garrison.
You're at the garrison in the basement in the room cells where there's a complex of cells, and off to the side there's a storeroom where bodies are stored. And in there are the 3 men. Their lower jaws have been removed. Their faces very heavily defaced. If anyone would like to use a heal check to see if there's anything you can find, you may.
I'll go ahead and give that a try.
Yeah,
okay.
I'll make it on check.
Yeah, anyone who wants to can. As long as you have a... Well...
No, natural 1.
Okay. Yeah, I see a 1 there.
They're alive!
Hey, I'm getting it out of the way.
So Ceres, she sees
Ceres.
Ceres sees no... She understandably... maybe they were burned in a fire. Gintaris got a 12. She doesn't know anything about what's happening.
My character sheet's freezing up. Could somebody roll 1d20 and add 5 to it and say that I rolled that, please?
Yeah, I got it for you.
I'm going to refresh my browser real quick. I don't know what's going on.
Reeton got a 9 on his heal check, so he doesn't know. I don't know what killed him, says Reeton. And then finally, a 13 for the monk's check. He also does not know. So no one can determine the nature of their deaths.
Well, I would presume, I know I'm not the smartest guy and I rolled a 9, but I'm going to presume, I think that if their lower jaw's missing, I figured something out, that their lower jaw missing might be a bad thing.
Yeah, that's right. Ceres is still convinced that maybe fire was involved.
Good job, Ceres. Thanks. So glad we have you on the team.
All right, and so Sheriff Enlock says, okay, well, if you're going to go out to the sanitarium, who you're going to talk to is you got to talk to Graced Sevilla. He's a local Verissian thug. I'm assuming that the rest of these guys hired him as a bodyguard, although that he was the only one left alive of the 3 greedy guys. He's been given over to the care of Aaron Habe, a caretaker of the sanatorium south of town. If you want to talk to Graced and learn more, you got to go down there. But Graced is a bit off his rocker, and I wouldn't expect.
Well, we'll go try to talk to what, Graced, was it?
Yeah, Graced Sevilla.
Perfect. We'll go talk to them.
Okay.
I mean, that's the only lead we got, so we got to go there.
Well, you've got that. You've got to go up to the boneyard and find out how Raskin's doing.
We do have to do that. Do you guys want to go there now, or do you want to go to the sanitarium first?
While you're in town, don't forget, says the sheriff, make sure that you find out more about that rune that's carved on his chest and the one that's wearing around your neck.
Oh, yeah, we gotta talk to...
Kind of weird.
Yeah, Brother Davros about that.
Yeah, learn.
That's true.
Or the sage.
Can I
go
kind
to
of...
the sage, Broderick Quink. He should know most about it.
All right. Roger.
So I'm just gonna say something. Because of people freaking out over the medallion I have on right now, I'm gonna tuck that in my shirt.
Okay. So slightly check to hide it.
Yes.
You try to hide it through mundane reasons. And do you wear a shirt, Nathan? Reeton, I mean.
His token image does not have a shirt.
It's true.
I was
He's
just
shirtless.
That's true. But I do have armor on.
Yeah, he hides it under his armor.
Yeah. I have a breastplate
All right,
on. I wear all the time. I have nothing else on.
What's the first place we're going to? I'll just drag you over to Sandpoint, and you can look at the map and tell me where you want to go.
Who wants to go to the sanitarium?
So is that?
Can I just
here?
make a point real quick? Before we go anywhere, I want to go over to the blacksmith and drop off my sword and my holy symbol to have them affix them together, and then I'll come back to pick them up later.
Okay. It'll be probably 50 gold, and he will have it ready in a week.
Dang.
Okay. I guess I will be without a sword for a week.
Unless you want to pay him extra. He says, I always pay extra for rush jobs.
Naturally, I would be inclined to do so.
How much extra,
Okay.
of course.
So he
51
wants to add
gold.
another 10 gold for the rush job. So
I'll give him 70.
70. Okay. All right. You'll have it tomorrow.
Fucking adventurers, am I right?
Yeah, I
Able to
know.
Buy their way through the system. What is this?
So, Gintaris drops that off on the way to the Boneyard or the Sage.
I guess.
If we're doing shopping, could I just see what's going on?
Sure.
See what the new wares are?
The wares are the same as they were last week, whatever that was.
I'll
Yeah,
scroll
because the
up.
day hasn't changed, Oler.
Right.
Oh. Well, thank you for putting B in my place.
You're welcome.
Yeah. well,
I guess let's stop at the Boneyard first and let's hit the Sage. And then is the sanatorium on the other side of the harbor? Down on
the
this
sanatorium
peninsula?
is about 2 or 3, maybe 2 miles south of the town. It's outside of town.
Okay.
2 miles. Ugh.
Mhm.
You know
have
what?
to
They're
cross
dead.
a creek.
They're gonna be dead for a while. Whatever.
I'm confused, Reeton.
What
The
what are
3
you talking
bodies
about, Reedy?
are in the
I'm
garrison.
I'm just giving up.
Crazy.
That's
The crazy guy, the victim that was found insane and eyes going crazy and his skin all gray and he's just muttering to himself nuts like he's at the sanatorium and that's 2 miles south.
Okay.
okay. So we're going to it's the boneyard. The boneyard's closer, right?
Yeah. It's-
Yeah, sure. We'll go there first. Okay. So
Okay.
you guys go up to the cathedral and you go through the out back door of the cathedral to the boneyard, and you see that the boneyard is everything there, and you go to the grave, and Raskin's grave has been dug up.
Great.
Well, who did this?
Normally, I
That's
would
not
say
right at
Raskin-
all.
Right, normally Raskin's the person we blame for this sort of stuff. Who are we going to blame now?
Yeah,
Wait, hold on,
Well-
Reeton. We don't necessarily have to not blame Raskin in this.
that's true.
It's a perfect
But
crime.
that's
He's
true.
got everything to gain, right?
So
Man,
I'm
I'm
going-
glad that we got deputized. We are so good at this.
We are great. So I have. Is there a way? Is there a check I can do to kind of survey and see if I see any tracks?
Yes.
Any?
You can use perception checks to search for tracks, and if you find any, you can then use survival to follow them, or really slowly search checks. It's a perception check. So Reeton got a 21. That's pretty good. You do see human barefoot footprints climb up over the wall from the south, up over the wall, and to what looks like the grave was dug out by hand.
Oh, hey, look, guys! I found some footprints.
Finger marks on the sides of the dirt. At the bottom of the open grave is the open box, pine box. That was the casket. And
Huh.
Raskin is absolutely missing. The footprints, now that you've found them, can you track them?
I can try.
Sarah's got a very good
I got
perception
a
check as well.
17. 17.
A 17 survival. Let's get all the survival checks in play.
No.
So Oler got a 20.
Oh, we threw down a 20.
The best I can do
Anyone
is a
else?
19, so I'm not going to even
Okay.
roll.
Okay. Anybody else want to try? Gintaris?
I'm not going to try. I don't have that as a class skill, and it's
Yeah, it's not one of your things.
nope.
Okay. So, Uller does see that tracks do lead down, lead up from the bridge, where it looks like someone climbed up onto the bridge from the water, climbed up, and then went, I don't know how to draw this. I guess just like this, and then up. I'm up at the boneyard on the map, and then climbed over the wall, and climbed to the place where Vraskin, and then back down into the same place, into the water.
Okay.
So whatever this creature is, now the footprints have the smell of dead flesh.
Hmm.
What do they? Are they just normal human footprints?
They appear to be.
Okay.
Are there 2 sets of footprints leading away from the grave, or just one?
One set leading up to the graveyard, and one set leading away from the graveyard.
Okay, so somebody came here. From what I can tell, they came here, dug up Fraskin's body for some reason, and then carried him back into the river.
Huh.
That makes me unhappy.
Yes, it should.
Yeah, it's a bit
Well, it
unsettling.
makes me unhappy too. He might want his gold back if he's resurrected.
No way, man.
Something profane's afoot. I don't like it.
Well, yes.
We should
And I'm
probably talk
presuming-
to the father.
Yeah, you mean Vin?
No, Father
uh,
Xantus.
Yeah.
Oh, that guy,
I
yeah.
don't think
Okay.
he's going to do anything.
All right.
Remember when you put them in charge of Aurelium?
Father
Yeah.
Xantus,
Right.
Oh, wait, you don't remember that.
Father Xantus is found along with a man named Nafervosk, who is he's a deformed smuggler that Father Tobin took pity on after his shipwreck north. He's been put to work as the boneyard maintenance man. So he's the guy that digs the graves and keeps the grounds.
Right.
Nafervosk.
So I guess we should go ask him, or talk to him. The not Xantos, the guy that he's with. The grave.
Nafervosk.
Yeah, that guy.
Okay, he can see him. He sees your commotion over there, and he comes over. He goes, "What the hell is this? This is not supposed to be here like that.
No,
What
no.
did you guys
Yeah,
do?"
that's-
We're trying to find out just the same thing. Who did what to there?
Oh, that's right. You three, or two, were present at this one's here's funeral.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
That is
yeah,
correct.
we
That's right. You didn't dig him up for posterity's sake, did you?
No,
sir.
no. We didn't care that much.
Because we don't like that sort of thing around here at this town.
Nope.
Neither
Goes
do
against
we.
the personal code.
Yeah, we would never dig up a grave like this.
Did you
Whoa.
see what happened?
I didn't. In fact, I'm just as surprised to see it like this as you are. Of course, I haven't done my rounds this morning, but
So you're telling me that yesterday this grave was fine.
last night when it got dark, I put up my lantern and came inside. It was
And
tamped flat.
okay, and what time do you typically go out and check the graves?
Well, I don't check at night, but I do check first thing in the morning, do my rounds, as I'm doing right now. And I'm surprised as you to see this.
Well, you
Best
said
report
last-
this.
Wait, you
So
said
Can,
last
can I
night-
do sense motive on this guy here? This sounds fishy.
Sir, sure, absolutely. Let me do it for you, so you don't know what your
Do
rules are.
it for Sarah.
Too late, I already rolled it.
Too late. I'll just ignore that and roll it for you.
Never.
So the ones that asked were Gentaris
And Saris.
and Saris.
Although, actually... Oh, yeah, okay. Sense motive of 6.
Let's
It's not bad.
see if I can actually roll this secretly. Is there a way to do that? Is there a keyboard shortcut for that?
You can do /GM,
Okay. Just do it that
or
way.
/GR, yeah.
What's your bonus? Gentaris, what's your bonus?
My sense motive bonus is 7.
All right. Sorry for the delay. And who else wants to do a sense motive?
Saris and -6.
At -6.
Sorry. Mine is 6.
Plus 6.
Yeah, that's exactly what you just said. -6.
Shut up.
-6. Okay.
No, Oler, you can't do it.
No,
Oh, I
Oler,
can't
what's
do
your
it?
bonus?
Oh,
Plus
you
5?
just wanted to know my bonus. Yes, my bonus is +5.
Anyone else reading?
I'll do it. My blonus is 2.
Your bonus is 2. And you've done it. You've blown it.
Of course I did.
All right.
It is written after all.
Yeah.
Both Saris and Gentaris have a really strong sense that this guy's as flummoxed and surprised about this as you are. The other two have no sense of any sense of lying or otherwise from
Right.
him.
And I'm just curious, going back to talking to Naffer, you said, so you do the rounds in the morning, but you said that you saw the grave yesterday night.
That's right. It was tamped down flat. I just finished putting on the last finishing touches myself.
Okay, so it must have happened
Last
after
night.
that. And what time did you do that?
Well, I finished the grave around 3 p.m. But, and then around 6, 7 o'clock when it was dark. And then I come in. So it had to happen after 7 p.m.
Yeah, so it had to be between like 7 and dusk, or dawn. 7 and dawn. So, okay. Anybody else have questions to ask him?
Not you, the gravekeeper, but Father Xantus. Do you recognize this scent?
And I'm going to bring him over to the footprints.
He smells? Oh, yes. Let me Da-da-da. Oh, so that's just on the tip of my tongue, but I don't.
Can we
Just
assist
can't-
him in a knowledge
I
religion
can't-
check?
Unfortunately, no.
Damn.
You've already tried. Today.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay.
All right, so he really close, but he can't. He's like on the tip of his tongue, but he can't quite place it. I mean, it smells like dead flesh, but I'm not sure. He says, I just don't know.
Okay. That's fine. Is there a possible way of placing a barrier around at least the graves, if not the town, to protect against undead?
Well, I've done my best to hallow this ground in the name of Desna and consecrated other religions. That's the best I can hope for. There's not really a wall. There's just a cliff face that's like 10 to 15 feet high.
Okay.
And then to the northeast, there's a wall. But the bank of the river is essentially the protection.
Yeah, you'd have to have some really good swimming skills to go through that river, wouldn't you?
Yes.
And
I mean,
carry
that's
a
one
body.
option.
And carry a body while swimming, unless they had a boat, like
Or drowning doesn't matter.
Or they're magic.
Right. Just walked right across it.
just walked right across
What's
it.
that?
And then raised up Vraskin from the dead.
So is that all you'd like to do at the cathedral in Boneyard?
Should we ask him about the medallion? See if he recognizes the symbol, or if there's any, or if he has any religious knowledge of like the ritual of removing the lower jaw.
So I'm imagining Sarah's kind of going over to Reeton going, should we tell him about this? In a whispery voice, is that right?
Yeah.
Because otherwise you're just talking like you're...
Or
like
no,
Karen
well,
said.
I mean, more kind of pulling the party away,
Okay.
and whispering to him. But yeah,
Make sure you make those notes. Too,
Okay,
because
sorry,
Otherwise
sorry.
I'll take you literally.
well, that's why I'm talking out of character.
I've noticed we've been doing a lot of that.
All right, I will try to keep that to a minimum.
Thank you. All right, so you bring the party over and kind of discuss the plan. Sorry for interrupting, but I wanted to make sure how that was done.
No, you're fine.
So, I mean, we can share the information with Father Xantos. He might be able to glean some more information than we are, depending on maybe ancient rituals or something like that. I have no idea.
And we don't have to
I have
tell
no
him
idea.
about everything. Just ask him of any rituals of gods or goddesses that would be dealt with removing that of the lower jaw.
That's true. I think this is a perfect opportunity to Xantos' good friend Oler to talk to him.
Yeah, Oler?
Yeah, what's up, Papa? Look,
Hello.
at this point, I'm pretty convinced that you don't actually have anything more meaningful to add to this conundrum. Seeing as you've already helped participate in this investigation once, we're gonna stop wasting your time now.
I think you're right. If
You're
there's any
welcome.
healing or potions you'd like to buy, or scrolls you'd like to buy, I'd love to sell them to you.
Remember 35 minutes ago, and I was like, "Hey, let's talk to the witness," and then we did everything but that.
Yeah.
Yes, we should go talk to the witness.
Ebor Thorn?
Yes.
You've already
But then
talked to
we
him.
already
talked to
spoke
him.
with him.
Yeah, remember he got angry with us and he told us if we let him out, he would try
No.
to kill us.
No, that
that's
was
Vindicator.
Vin.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
fantastic.
yes, that's right.
Ebor
No,
Thorn
yeah.
was Banny Harker's partner and disclosed the idea that maybe Banny was killed by the Scarnettis.
You're right. Why? We should. Wow, Scarnettis.
Let's
See,
go.
I don't know that the Scarnettis are shady, so let's go talk to the Scarnettis.
Room around town has it that he's burned out other mills in competition to his lumber mill.
So it's not
Yeah.
like completely obscure that they
In
might
fact,
be.
Banny Harker even disclosed that information.
Let's go
Why?
to the Scarnettis.
Yeah.
Not to the Sage.
We can. Well, who's closer? Honestly, Sage is probably closer. But let's go to the Sage first.
Okay. You go to the Sage. Broderick Quink. Yeah. He lives in a little shack by the old light. And Broderick Quink is a little tiny guy. Let me bring up a picture of him. Broderick Quink. Where
If it's a picture of me, I'm going to be so mad.
It is a picture of you. You're funny. So he's a yeah. There's Reeton. Broderick, he's got a kind of a orange shawl-like quilted pattern, shawl-like shoulder, chest. I don't know what that shawl-like device is called. He's wearing white shirt. He's got a black sash and blue vertical striped tunic, button up. He's kind of wearing robes of kind of almost gray-purple color. He wears little spectacles. He's got a bald pate with... he's got the Picard, I should say. And he's got a bushy mustache and goatee beard. And he's got a kind of a squinty look. There's a cat running around, too, a little marmalade cat. He's got a book in hand. Hello! How can I help you? Friends.
I'll walk up and I'll shake his hand and...
well met.
Is it still morning? Good
It's
whatever
still
time it is. Reeton, could you please join me and close the door behind you?
Okay, I will do that. I shut the door. Do I let do you want me to keep the ladies out or
No, they can
let them come in too?
Don't be a jerk. Let them come in. We're part of the team, man.
Fine. I'm gonna shut the door then.
Ladies, please. Come in.
Misogynist.
Oh, okay. Roger, and I bring Nathan close into me, and I tell him to.
Rayton.
Did I say Nathan? I tell Reeton to reveal his necklace. I say, Broderick, we're investigating something in the interests of the town's security. We were wondering if you'd be able to help us. Do you know anything about this symbol? And specifically, do you know anything about the symbol as it's involved in ceremonies?
Oh, yes, the symbol. That symbol is the Sanhedrin rune. Yes. That's an ancient Thessalonian rune for magic and power. Fascinating. Where'd you find that? Interesting.
Well,
looking at it through his squinty eyes.
Well, Broderick, it's been popping up here and there lately, and we're a little worried about that. We're hoping to find whatever's causing it and put a stop to it before it gets any worse.
Well, let me tell you what I can know about Thassalon. It was a vast empire, ruled by powerful wizards.
Stop it.
The sheer size of the monuments they left behind testifies to their power. And the unnatural way many of these monuments have resisted erosion and the march of time testifies to their skill at magic.
Oh yeah, we noticed that too. Yeah.
Yes. Most sages placed the height of the Thessalonian Empire at 7,000 to 8,000 years ago. But I'm sure it's been even older. I suspect that it collapsed no sooner than 10,000 years in the past.
And about the Thessalonians, do you know, what about this rune in particular? Is there
this ruin? This ruin here behind me, and he points up to the old light. This was an ancient war machine capable of spewing fire from its peak. This idea is relatively unpopular amongst my peers, however. But the star. Oh, you mean this rune? Not ruin. Silly old me. Sorry. This rune is the Sanhedrin rune, and signifies not only the 7 virtues of rule, generally agreed upon many scholars to have been wealth, fertility, honest pride, abundance, eager striving, righteous anger, and the rest, but also the 7 schools of magic recognized by Thessalon. Divination magic was not held in high regard by the ancients.
I see.
Could you repeat that last sentence?
Certainly. That the Sanhedrin rune represents the 7 schools of magic.
I heard that part. It sounded like one of the schools wasn't well respected by them.
Yes.
Did I hear that correctly?
Divination magic.
Divination, thank you.
The ancients did not hold it in high regard. Now, he smirks and says that much of what is understood about Thassalon indicates its leaders were far from virtuous. And I believe the classic mortal sins, greed, lust, pride, gluttony, envy, wrath, and sloth, rose from these corruptions of the Thessalonian virtues rule.
Oh, yes. 7 sins, 7 points.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Before. But anyway, these rune lords corrupted it. Anyway, in any event, the Sanhedrin rune was simply a symbol of power. One that may well have stood for and symbolized the empire itself. The fact that the killer carved it into the flesh of its victim might point to the fact that the murderer is some sort of scholar. I mean, I'm not, of course, I'm not the one. And he looks very...
Hold on, we didn't mention anything about a murder.
Yeah, we didn't, actually.
With an 18 perception, how do his nails look?
His nails are clean.
Don't worry, Broderick. I don't accuse you.
I would like to sense motive on this guy. I'm sensing some bullshit.
Yeah, Saris as well. I mean, after her, fascination with his history lesson.
All right, so Saris has a 6, is that right?
And I got an natural 1.
Yes, Saris has a 6.
But here's the deal, Gintaris. Remember the.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm not rolling it.
Right. So your bonus is +6, right?
Mine is 6. His is 7.
7. Okay. All right. So Gintaris, you get no sense from him, and then we got a +6 for Saris. Again, nothing from him.
Okay. I got 2.
Yeah, nothing. And you get a 2. And yep, nothing. Nobody gets any hunches from this sage, from Broderick Quink.
Yeah, like I said, Broderick, nobody's accusing you of anything.
Yeah.
I have
don't.
a plausible explanation. I heard tale that a murder had been committed at the lumber mill, and I was curious, so I asked questions.
Okay.
That's fair.
So
Where'd you hear that?
Well, I have a friend that's a guard, and he gives a kind of a meek little smile, like I'm innocent.
And what
Who's
is
your
his
friend?
name? Which guard?
Jim?
Jim the Knight? Is that you're expecting me to believe it's Jim the Knight?
Well, roll an intelligence check.
Okay.
Everyone can attempt an intelligence check to remember something.
Oh, we got a 15.
I got a 12.
15 and a 12, okay.
I think there was a Jim the Knight.
A 5 for Gintaris.
One sec.
And Saris?
Yep. 17.
17. Okay. Saris and Oler both recall that there was a Jim, a guard named Jim, and he was told to shut up about talking too much.
Oh yeah, he was the kid.
Oh yeah,
Jimmy
Jim.
the kid.
Right. So maybe there is a guard that talks too much.
All right,
So-
we'll need to talk about that. Maybe.
Yeah, we're gonna have to
maybe
find
he
that
needs to
guy.
bring in sweets for the whole department for
Yeah.
a week or
So
something like that.
the last
I'm gonna take a
thing I
sweet
want to
roll.
ask. Right. The last thing I want to ask is so you've heard about this from Jim the Knight, and their lower jaws are missing. I'm presuming you know that, right?
Oh no, I didn't know about that. I just was asking about anything unusual, and they only told me about the 7-pointed star carved on its chest.
I slapped Ruben in the back of the head.
What? I'm still going to ask. I don't care. Is there a ritual that you know of in Thessalonians that Thessalonians did where they removed the bottom jaw?
Oh, I know nothing of that. Sounds like more like the murderer didn't want anyone talking after death.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
You know, speaking with the dead is a thing, you know.
Right.
Hard to do without
Not
a
on my
jaw.
watch.
Very difficult to do without a jaw.
Huh. That's
Whoever the
interesting.
murderer was did not want the dead to talk.
Have you ever spoken to the dead?
Me? No.
Oh, okay.
I'm a scholar. Well, unless you count all of the... He points to all his books. Unless you count all of these dead men, I talk to them regularly.
No, I'm not counting them. No.
Then, no, I don't speak with the dead.
Okay. Anybody else want to ask any questions?
Yeah, I have one. So originally the Sahedrin rune was treated as the 7 virtues, each point as such. But,
Correct.
But later on, they were treated as the 7 sins.
Again, correct.
Well, we know our killer's motif now. We have the 3 con men, greed, the 2 lovers, lust. Well, we can try and figure out the targets next. So that's
I
something.
don't think we've blown the jaw off this case quite yet.
Hey, Broderick.
Dead people.
Yes, my lady.
Do you know of any known practitioners of necromancy in Sandpoint?
No, I do not know of such things. They would be promptly arrested by the sheriff, I would assume. I don't traffic in the undead.
I'm not accusing you. I was just wondering if you had heard any rumors about anybody in Sandpoint practicing necromancy.
No, I have not, no.
All right.
Sorry to disappoint you, but I don't know anything.
No worries, but you are a knowledgeable man, so I figured you'd be one of the best people
Oh,
to
well,
ask.
thank you. Yes, well, to have such a little say something like that, well, I'm almost flustered. Pardon me. Oh, my.
Yeah, I mean, a pretty girl is complimenting you. Anyway.
That's right. Thank you for noticing. He gets all happy smile on his face.
I am charismatic.
Yes.
That's true. Is there anything else any one of you people want to ask? Anybody?
Anyone? Okay, so you guys have get the story award for this one. You have learned about the Sahedrin rune's history, particularly its association with the 7 virtues and 7 sins, and you get 600 gold or XP for the group.
So 150 apiece.
Yeah. All right. Well done. Now what?
Now what?
We still have to go to the sanitarium, right?
Yep.
That's right. Okay, off to part 2. The Thing in the Attic. All right, we're going to head off to the Hinterlands. Can everyone see the new Hinterlands map?
Hold on, before we're leaving anywhere, we need to pick up my sword.
Well, that's tomorrow.
Yeah, we're still on the same day, buddy.
You want to wait?
I think it might be a good idea for us to wait to travel.
I think the quicker we do this, the better.
You can always borrow my rapier. It's fine.
Yeah.
I feel more comfortable with my greatsword, but if you guys insist this is at all of our peril.
It's at everyone's peril if we wait.
Right.
People are getting murdered out there.
Right. We had murders, and we have, what was it, last night there was a murder, and then we had a body dug up of some really terrible person. So we should probably do this as quick as possible. Hopefully catch the person before nightfall, but that's doubtful.
Wait, can I sense motive about that comment about Vraskin being a very terrible person? Because weren't they partied with Vraskin? So what would that say about them?
I'm not a terrible person.
No, this is out of character. I'm asking Clinton specifically. Like, can I roll sense motive to see if he's lying or not about that?
To see if Reeton's lying about Vraskin being a terrible person?
Yes.
Okay, sure. But I don't think he was lying.
What?
19. Unfortunately, that's just under what you need. Yeah, you need
No,
a
he
20.
did go around saying he wants to, like, enslave people.
Yeah, occasionally, yeah, he
You
would.
can get all your information just from these two.
And you were partners with him?
I honestly
Yeah.
never felt like he was a threat, to be honest.
Yeah, he was a friend, but like, he wasn't. You know that like friend you know in high school, and you're still friends with them even though they're kind of a jerk.
What's high school?
Yeah, what's high school?
Academy.
Academy. Yeah.
What's
Not that I was in the academy.
Yeah, that's let me draw another comparison. He was a lot like a small dog. He yips and he yaps a lot, but you know.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
One good shot and he went down.
Oh, bark bigger than the bite. Okay, I gotcha.
Exactly. Unless we're talking about trees, in which case
Yeah.
he did some damage.
I do have to say his tail attack was pretty.
Wasn't he
All
human?
right.
Yes.
So many questions.
But yeah, it's a long story.
It's a long story, and we got to go to the sanitarium.
Well,
So
Tell me about him while we're headed there.
And
mean-
obviously we can
Okay.
just do it. That we can just
And we
say,
tell
yeah,
you.
I'll tell him. Yeah.
You all
Yeah.
tell him about how he was a dragon-blooded sorcerer that had black scales, a tail, and had aspirations on owning the world.
And we all laugh about that. Because
I
he
hate
got
all
one
of you.
shot.
Yeah, because our tank wasn't in position.
I'm not a tank.
All right, so all of you pass by as you're heading southward. You pass by the pyre. The pyre is an ancient Vrisian. The ancient Vrisians of the region use this promontory for many rituals, including their yearly Swallowtail festival, but the pyre hasn't been used since the Sandpoint's founding. Now the Swallowtail Festival's been in Sandpoint now, the Swallowtail Festival. So normally the pyre would be the place that would be done, but that's about 50, 60 years now. It's now in the hands of the Sandpoint people.
and
You
Uller
go
says,
past.
Uller
Go
says
ahead.
higher. I hardly knew her.
That's right. And you go south around the little Devil's Platter western hills, down through the Ashen Moor, and you see these little farmsteads down here. And finally, you reach Habe's. After crossing Cougar Creek, you reach Habe's Sanatorium, just north of the Ashen Rise. You see a squat stone building that serves as the sanatorium. It has 3 roofs under a stout stone flagged roof. 3 floors. And it's built on the lee of the limestone escarpment known as the Ashen Rise. The doors appear to be stout wooden ones, and it looks like everything's fresh and clean. Let's go ahead and move to the map. It is daytime, but I don't want to deal with it. So I'm not going to mess with the map to move it in such a way as to make it daylight outside. And
That's fine. We all have 60-foot dark vision.
Well,
That's right.
Here's the real question: if we go to fast travel, does it say that there's enemies nearby?
That one was a good one. I hate you for it.
And Lee begins walking up.
all right, you approach, and there's wooden steps up to a porch. And looks like the main door is here, as I ping the map.
Uller walks up to the door.
Okay? It's about noon.
Is shaving a haircut like a recognizable thing?
It might be. Just before that happens, though, as you cross the floor, you can tell that this is really squeaky floorboards. So moving through here stealthily would be difficult.
I make note of that in my combat journal.
That sounds like a challenge.
That sounds like I can't do it.
I don't think you could stealth normally, my good man.
Front door appears to be unlockable but unlocked, and you can walk right in. There's also a little mirror or window to the north, and you can see into the front room if you wish.
Oh wow!
You
It
look in,
works with the fog of war. I love little details.
and you can see a desk with 3 chairs in it.
Nobody's in there.
Nobody's inside.
All right, now
But the door is unlocked.
I'll open the door and loudly announce that I'm entering.
Hello. On the southern wall of the room you just entered, the main room, I don't know, near the south, near the door, there's a pull string leading from a hole in the wall. It's quite obvious. It's got a nice big pull ring on it.
I'm just going to pull my sword out, just in case.
Okay.
Saris, while they're kind of going through the front, is going to peer in through some of these side windows to see what's going on.
Okay. The one that you're currently near. Here you see a tiefling asleep. You can barely see it through the 4-inch wide window that's open to the air, but it's too small for people to get in and out.
Huh.
These windows are very small.
Okay.
4 inches wide.
Is this a door to my south?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to leave that there
Oler,
for
did
now.
you pull the string?
Oler would like to pull the string at this time.
You hear bells ring throughout in different locations, and if you'll back up a little bit, here I'll move you. Another tiefling appears, and he's got peasant's clothes, and he's kind of misshapen. He's got nubby horns, blue, kind of reddish, ruddy skin, hooves, and hello, may I help you?
Good. Looking outside, it's afternoon. We were wondering if we could ask some questions to somebody who was recently introduced to the sanitarium. Would you be the person to ask about that?
No, you would want to talk to the Lord of the Manor, the Doctor, Aaron Habe. Yes, and I'll get him. And he leaves and closes the door behind him. And after a few minutes, Mr. Habe appears, and he takes a seat behind.
I was going to sit there, but
look, over here is where, on the left-hand side, is where you would normally sit, and he would sit in his chair.
oh yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Let's pull out a photo of Aaron.
Has he got a apothecary mask or what, a plague mask on, or is that just his miniature?
I just use that as a mini for a sanitarium doctor.
All right.
What is it? I have no time for this. I've got patients to take out.
Good afternoon, Mr. Habe. I'm with the town of Sandport. What are we for deputies? We're with the sheriff's office over at Sandport. We were wondering if we'd be able to.
Sheriff's office?
Yes, the sheriff's office.
He was just over here 2 days ago.
Yes, I understand that. We were hoping we could ask some questions to one of your recently admitted inmates. Are they still inmates if it's a sanitarium?
Yes, I would say they were.
Okay,
Yes.
then. Yes,
We prefer
exactly
to
what I
say
said.
the patients here.
Is that just because it's not politically correct to call them bellheads or whatever you want to call them? Is that how that works?
I personally don't care what you call them.
Do you care if we talk to them?
Depends who you here to see.
Aiden, pull out the party journal.
Oh, yes. Saris will lean in and be like, Grace, Sevilla?
What? It's rude to speak all the way from outside. Come in.
Saris will begrudgingly take a seat next to Uller.
He's looking irritated and annoyed that you're here, so he's currently unfriendly.
Sounds like somebody with not
Needs to make
negative
a
charisma.
diplomacy check or intimidate check. Yes.
Yeah,
To change his
I would-
mind about answering questions.
I would think somebody with a lot of charisma should go talk to him. Huh?
Immediately back out.
Someone
Motion to
who naturally
Jataris.
distrusts tieflings.
Yeah. That's okay, but you can still charm him.
He has 2 tieflings in his employ, so he's not against tieflings per se.
Yeah, that sounds fishy to me. What kind of person would hire devil folk?
Jataris, stop being a jerk.
Sis?
What kind of a jerk?
Paladins are jerks.
They really are, but you should.
All right.
You're probably the best person to talk to this person and get
Yeah,
information out of them.
who's going to do the diplomacy or intimidate check to get this guy on your side?
If you're calling for me, I'll begrudgingly go inside and I will speak to this person.
Perfect.
All right, come on in and drop you off. There you go. Go ahead and make your roll.
Hi.
Hi.
It's good. It's good. I'm happy we trusted her with this.
She just says hi. That may be all she needs to say. We'll see.
Apparently.
Yes, that is all I need to say.
She bats her eyelashes, smiles her winning smile, and says, hi. Aaron melts. He just goes, oh, hello. Of course, come inside. I'll absolutely let you interview my patient Grace, but only for a few minutes. Now, please. And he opens the door to the south. Please, enter this room and wait here while I retrieve the poor fellow.
I'm going to go ahead and enter.
Okay.
I'm gonna whisper to Sarah to be like, has she always been good at getting guys to do what she wants them to?
Sadly, yes, but never for anything fun.
Ew.
I see this. As soon as I see this tiefling in here, I start giving a nasty look to him. He looks not good.
No, he doesn't.
I'm going to put a hand on Gentaris and just look at her.
He scuttles away from your glaze, your glare.
Do we get attack of opportunity? Oh, wait.
You're not in combat.
Look, if you take an attack of opportunity, I will take sneak attack, Oler. I ain't afraid to cut a bitch.
The doctor says before leaving, please have a seat, and I'll be right back. Gortys, come. Yes, master. And he follows, scraping his hooves against the wooden floor. The entire place is very well kept, very clean, freshly scrubbed. The walls painted freshly white.
Who is going to lean on this wall, back to it like a badass?
After a few minutes, they return, and
No, I was gonna say, is this a human we're talking to, or is it a tiefling?
no, Gortys is a tiefling. There's another tiefling asleep that Saris saw asleep in a room, and Aaron Habe himself is a human, as I showed you in the photo,
Right.
which I have to describe because I didn't. Aaron Habe, his photo, or he has a burgundy head wrap, a non-mustached, short-trimmed goatee, clean-shaven otherwise, short-cut gray hair, looks to be in his early 30s, wears dark robes.
I mean, pretty much imagine Professor Quill from Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, but
yes.
with like a soul patch.
Yes.
I mean, yeah, that's pretty much it.
That's a very good, very apt description. All right,
what I do.
Brings down this guy in a straitjacket that looks like this. He's moaning to himself. He's, no, master, lordship, razors, too many teeth. Oh, yes, the skin saw man. He's coming. yes. Those are the things he mutters.
Good. This is gonna go well. Gintaris, you wanna talk to this?
Yeah, I'm gonna approach him a little bit here.
Can anyone, like Aiden, describe this guy?
Well, have you ever seen Pink Floyd's The Wall?
Yes.
You know the masks that the kids wear? He kind of looks like he should be wearing one of those.
His eyes are a little too green. His skin a little too yellow-gray. His teeth look like they're almost ready to fall out. His tongue is not supposed to be that long. His hair is wild and crazy looking.
He looks like a drug PSA from the 90s.
Yes.
This is what drugs does to you, kids.
Everyone who has a heal skill, or I guess you can use heal checks untrained, right?
I believe so.
Yes.
Okay, so
I have a one.
everyone can attempt a heal check
We
once
got a
you
20.
see him. All right, Connor got a 20.
No,
Reading.
got a 20.
Oh, Oler. Sorry. Oler got a 20, yes. Reeton got a 12. Okay. Gintaris got an 8, and Saris got I rolled a 1 and got a 2.
Again, twice on heal checks. I'm really
Saris?
terrible at telling if things are alive or dead.
This thing, Saris, this person is one of the most healthy, robust people you know. You've never seen a more fit specimen.
Yeah, natural one will do that.
I don't think you're allowed to roll natural ones on
I just
like
think
on
it's right.
identifications, but all right.
Okay, but here's the deal. You still rolled a 2.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, I
that's terrible.
realize.
There's nothing wrong with that guy at all. Reeton, yeah, same thing. Gintaris, there's nothing wrong with this guy. But Uller, this guy should not be walking. He is on the verge of death. In fact, you didn't get over you didn't get over 20, unfortunately.
Could
But
be.
he's very sick.
I mean,
and
you
close
could
to
give him a plus, 2 from Nathan getting a 12 for like a
If
help
I
on
assist
heal
him.
checks. Yeah, assist him.
This is all independent.
Ah,
Unfortunately, he got real well, but not well enough.
Well, Grace, you're not looking so good, but your health bar's full. I don't get it, dude. What's wrong with you?
He's the health part, right? Grace is mostly non-responsive. He just mutters and mumbles.
See, this seems cruel. Why were we told to question this guy?
Actually,
Can-
the sheriff said you probably wouldn't get much out of him, but you can do so if you want to.
Oh,
While this is going on, I'd like to use detect evil.
Certainly.
While Alder's doing his thing, I would like to concentrate on Grace.
Sure.
Yeah, because if you concentrate in the whole room, it might not go well.
I am neutral, thank you very much. I take offense to that statement.
Also, that's my sister. Don't talk to her like that.
Also, yes. Plus, this is
Talking
also out of
about her,
character.
not to her. Yeah.
I guess. No, I probably wouldn't know that. Actually, yeah, no, that would be something to ask. So I would ask the doctor.
Did he come in injured with any, injuries on him?
The doctor said no. He was found just like this, except we put him in the straitjacket, of course.
Well, yes.
Now you may ask your questions of him, and that's going to, in order to get him to look up, you'll have to make a DC 20. Oh, I'm sorry, a diplomacy check. DC. I guess I'll tell you DC 20, in order for him to respond.
Oh, Gintaris.
Oh, somebody assist.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. Let's two of us talk to him.
Just the two of us. Diplomacy if we try. I got a natural 20 for an 18.
Ooh, natural 20. Sweet. All right, you're able to get his attention, and as Grace looks up, he looks over. Who? He looks at all of you, and settling an eyes upon Reeton, something changes. His demeanor picks up. His eyes bulge, and he speaks. He said you would visit me, his lordship. That one that made me unmade me said so. He has a place for you, a precious place. I'm so jealous. He has a message for you. He made me remember it. I hope I haven't forgotten. The master wouldn't approve if I forgot. Let me see. Let me see. Yes, the master said that the bodies you are finding are of importance. That when he is done, you shall be remembered forever, and the misgivings shall be your throne. Everyone who has knowledge local can make a check.
Yay, something I can do.
Yay!
Speaking of can do, Reeton, do you have anything you need to tell the rest of us?
Nope.
17. And we'll see you guys next time on Rise of the Rune Lords.
Oh,
All right.
nice way to hijack.
Yeah.
Or Reed wasn't going with it. I thought it was perfect.
Alright, are we tapping out right now?